How long did it take you to write The Handmaid's Tale, I am sometimes asked. It may look like only a year, but the real answer is 4,000 years, because that's how much of women's history I was drawing on, and that's how many generations of storytellers stood behind me.
There's American history, right? Even if the protagonists are women, or if they're Black women, if they're African Americans, if they're immigrants, that there is this American history that belongs to all of us.
There's a double standard at work here, shocker. The notion that aging enhances men and devalues women. Does any woman in this room really believe that she is a lesser version, less interesting, less valuable than the woman she once was?
Each of you is a diamond. Every diamond has different cuts and flaws and coloring and ways that it shines based on the lighting and the environmental condition. When we talk about diversity, inclusion, equity, and belonging, all we're trying to do is show that angle of our diamond that's going to shine the brightest.
What have I lost in the last decades? People, of course, and the boundless energy of my youth. What have I gained? Freedom. I don't have to prove anything anymore. It's great to let go. I should have started sooner.
The civil rights movement liberated everybody because it helped change disability, it helped change women's rights, it changed immigration law, it liberated everybody.
When you get to NASA or a lot of other places where research is going on, what you realize it's a team sport. What you're working on, has benefits to humanity. I think that's something that appeals to all people, but it certainly appeals to women.
For women or gender non-conforming artists, their story is they've broken so many more boundaries to get to where they were, especially historically. And actually, the thing is, if we're not seeing art by a wide range of people, then we're just not seeing society as a whole.
Leaders have to take a risk on, betting on helping vulnerable people. All of history shows, though, if you do help vulnerable people, it actually ends up benefiting everyone else.
There are some myths about self-compassion, and I have to say this one strikes women especially, the fear that it's selfish. Luckily, now there's a lot of research showing it ain't so. When you give yourself what you need, when you give yourself this resource of kindness and support and understanding, you actually have more to give to others.
When you make the business case, you actually get in the way of people being willing to promote or even take a hit for diversity objectives.
And I think about who we could all become without our biases, our illusions. We could become human. We could become trustworthy. We might all become free. Thank you.